In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how charges actually can flow from a central point, and they will actually spread these small metal leaves apart because both of the leaves will have the same charge. In an earlier lesson we saw how different charges, if they are opposite polarity, would attract, and in this case where they're the same charge, they actually should repel. I have here just a couple of items. This is a little bit of fur. Is going to be actually the electron generator, and this rod, the rubber rod, is actually going to produce the charge. So you can see that as I approach the flask itself that the leaves are beginning to separate from each other, and so it's because these electrons are actually being induced into this rod. They're going down where the leaves are, and they're actually going to produce a separating due to like charges. One way that you can discharge this is to run this particular part of the flask unit underwater to ground it, and that usually remove most of the charges. But keep in mind that this rod actually is producing an electrostatic field. It's going to be negative, it's full of electrons, and it's actually traveling along this conductor and going down into each one of those leaves and causing them to stay apart from each other. And the closer I get to this, you notice as I take the rod away, it's reducing the amount of strength that it has. As I approach it, it's a higher strength. This is another part of Coulomb's law that relates that the further the distance, the weaker the field, and the narrower the distance or closer, the more charge or field that there's going to be.